He'ali'i ka'aina, he kawa ke kanaka. The land is chief, people are its servants. For that reason, we must ask for permission from the gods before taking.
Most people nowadays will go to the store and purchase flowers to make, whereas the traditional way is to go up into the mountains and you gather it yourself.
So part of being a lei maker is knowing where these plants and flowers best thrive. Like they do really well in those environments.
And then certain plants symbolize different things, whether it be learning, whether it be for hula. So it just depends on what it is that you're making it for.
Flowers and the leis that we use stand for something greater than just looking pretty.
Those flowers all have significance in certain what we call akua, or gods, or elements in our culture. So they're related to that because we look at the elements as being, we call them akua, or gods, but really that's like the cycle of our world.
Leis to the Hawaiian culture, back in the day, they would use them to adorn the different ali'i and certain flowers. They were represented by those certain ali'i or goddesses because of the significance of them. But when it goes into hula, they would dance certain songs to honor those people. They would use those certain flowers.
Nowadays, people give leis to show accomplishment and to show appreciation for one another. They also give leis to show each other that they love them. There's many different reasons that people give leis over time.
It comes down to the question of why you want to give them a lei. You know, what's your intention? But for me, I think I want to take it to another step where it's like, you know, I took time to do this, and if I took time, then that shows this person that how much I appreciate them.
When you give someone else a lei, or when you're making it in general, you need to have good thoughts, or good mana'o, just good mana in general, because whatever you put into the lei is what the other person will be receiving.
So it's about that whole process, like how you feel. You check how you feel. Are you ready to make this lei? Is it going to be your absolute best lei? So it's always good to self-reflect on yourself, because all of that energy, or that mana, I guess energy is another word to translate it, will go into your lei. Yeah, and so you want to make the best possible lei for somebody. You are born with a set of mana, and mana is, to me, is like everything that comprises who you are.
It's your connection to things, your connection to the land and people around you.
It really is a part of you. You're sharing your part of who you are and gifting it to them. So that lei will always stay with you forever.
When I receive or give a lei, I make sure that the people know how to dispose of it properly. So give it back to nature. So maybe put it on a tree, or just put it in its natural surroundings.
It's the cycle of life, yeah. It feeds the land. I mean, feeds it in the way that it'll decompose and be a part of that place.
Put it with your other one. Maybe those three you can twist if you want. Put it with the shorter piece. There's a lot of lei makers nowadays than there were before, passing it on to keiki that are gonna be future lei makers, or share that awareness as well. That I think it's gonna be a successful thing in the future.
There's a relationship between the land and I. As long as I keep taking care of it and keep giving back, it gives back to me too. This is something I learned from my godfather, my kumu. I know that one day it will be my responsibility to teach future generations.